Hello, my students, dear participants. So today we are going to talk about the problems in speaking classes. As English language teachers, most of us face some common problems in English language classes. So today we are going to talk about those common problems and some possible solutions. So let's have a look at the common problems that usually teachers face in English language speaking classes. The common typical problem is students are reluctant to speak. They don't want to speak in English. And why they are not interested to speak in English? One reason can be that they are shy to speak in front of the whole class. And why are they shy? And for that reason, lack of confidence and lack of required vocabulary is responsible, because often it happens that students want to express themselves, but they couldn't find the exact vocabulary, or they didn't have that confidence to speak in front of the whole class or in front of the teachers. It's a very common reason among the students that they don't have any authentic purpose for speaking. I mean, when all of them can speak in Bangla, why should they greet their friends in English, or why should they greet their teachers in English? After all, Bangladesh, it's a monolingual country kind of, because most of the people are comfortable to speak in Bangla. So they actually don't have any real life purpose for using English. And the last reason can be lack of motivation. They are not motivated to speak in English since they don't have any authentic reason. Now on, we are going to talk about some possible solutions that we can incorporate in our English language speaking classes to solve these problems. The first solution can be providing real-life purpose for communication. Instead of giving them some imaginary situation, we can provide them authentic situation or real-life situation that they may face in their real life. And if they can speak in English in those situations, it's definitely going to help them in their future. So if we can convince our students that, okay, this speaking is not just for your classroom practice, but it's needed for your future life, or you may face this sort of situation in future and it's going to help you in those situations, then definitely the students will be motivated to speak or to use English in the classroom. And before we ask our students to speak in front of the whole class or to give a presentation, it's really very important that we give them enough time to prepare. Because without preparation, definitely there will be lack of confidence and they may not have enough words to express themselves. So giving them enough time to prepare and also to rehearse before the presentation is important, so that they have that confidence to speak in front of the whole class. If, as a teacher, you find that your students don't have enough vocabulary or they are looking for a particular word while speaking, it's better to help them by providing those necessary vocabularies, which is known as scaffolding. I repeat, scaffolding. Helping your students with necessary vocabulary when they are speaking. If you can do that scaffolding, then definitely it's going to help your students to improve their fluency, and at the same time, they will feel a bit more confident that yes, my teacher is helping me to improve my speaking skill. And the last task, but actually it's the most important, is providing interesting speaking tasks in the classroom, so that students find the tasks interesting, fun, and motivating at the same time. So how you can make your tasks interesting? Well, there are unlimited speaking tasks available on internet, and you can also you can also make your own tasks. Here we are going to provide you with 5 ESL speaking tasks. Here is the link of those tasks. You will get 5 ESL speaking tasks in this YouTube link, and how the teachers are incorporating those tasks in the classroom. But definitely you don't have to use this 5 in your classroom. You can come up with your own task as well. These are just to give you some ideas about the speaking tasks. After you go through the task, what you need to do is think of your students' problem. I mean, as a teacher, what are your students' problems? So far, we have talked about some imaginary situations or some case studies or the authors that have mentioned in their articles. But now, what you need to do is think of your students' problem. What sort of problem they face in their speaking class, and why they feel shy or why they don't want to speak in English in the classroom. Now, apply any of the solutions in your class. We have talked about 5 or 6 solutions, so you can apply any of those solutions in your classroom and discuss what output you get from your classroom. Don't forget to post your discussion on the forum. That's all for today's class. Hope to see you in the next session with a very new interesting topic. Thank you.